Did you know this about aging? Most people think that old age brings trouble because of diseases like heart issues or memory loss. But that's not the full story. Often it's not disease that steals our freedom and happiness. It's small, unnoticed mistakes we fall into over time. This video is for everyone in their 60s, 70s, and beyond, for those who want to age with purpose, dignity, and strength, not with regret. If you've ever looked around and thought, is this really how I wanted my life to be at this stage? You're not alone. The truth is, many good people end up adopting habits that slowly destroy their health, peace of mind, and relationships, not because they're careless, but because they think it's just part of getting older. Today, let's break that cycle. We're going to uncover 5 of the most common and dangerous mistakes older adults make, and most importantly, how to rise above them. Mistake 1, giving up control too soon. Many seniors start giving up control of their finances, homes, and daily choices earlier than they need to. You might think, it'll make things easier for my kids, or it's just simpler if someone else handles it. But giving up control too soon leads to something far more dangerous: learned helplessness. When you stop managing your own money, stop choosing your meals, or stop speaking for yourself, you don't just lose freedom. You start losing your identity. Your mind slows down, your confidence fades, and before you know it, you become a spectator in your own life. Psychologists call it the dependency trap, where older adults believe they can't do things anymore, when in fact they just haven't done them in a while. Take Harold, for example, 76 years old. After his wife passed away, his adult children started making all his decisions, paying bills, buying groceries, managing medications. At first, he felt relieved, but within a year, he forgot how to do basic tasks. He stopped going outside. One day, he told me, "I don't feel like a person anymore. I feel like baggage being carried around." But here's the good news: it's reversible. Start small. Take back one simple task, like cooking a meal once a week or budgeting your own spending. The goal isn't to do everything alone. It's to stay engaged, to stay alive inside, and most of all, to stay you. Because the moment you give up control is the moment your world begins to shrink. Mistake 2, isolating yourself from others. Many people think that being alone in old age means peace and calm. But in reality, social isolation is one of the most silent killers of spirit. When you stop seeing friends, avoid gatherings, and stop chatting with family, your mind and body start breaking down. Loneliness doesn't just make you feel sad. It affects your brain, your heart, and even your immune system. It increases the risk of heart disease and dementia. This is especially true for those who live alone or have lost a spouse. You may think, "I don't want to be a burden," or "it's just easier to stay home." But that choice often steals your energy, joy, and memory without you even realizing it. Let me tell you about Grace, 72. After her husband died, she stopped going to her weekly card games and church socials. She thought she was saving people the trouble, but soon she began forgetting things. She felt low, tired, and disconnected. Her doctor told her, social connection is just as important as your medication, because our brains are wired for connection. When we talk to others, we release dopamine and oxytocin, chemicals that lift our mood and reduce stress. Even a small phone call, a short walk, or a chat with a neighbor can bring life back. You don't need a full schedule. You just need to stay visible, because isolation doesn't show up with noise, but it steals everything quietly. Mistake #3, stopping physical movement. Another silent mistake: stopping physical movement altogether. Many believe that because of aches or tiredness, it's time to rest more. But the truth is, stopping movement only makes it worse. Your muscles weaken, your bones become fragile, your balance suffers, and you become more prone to falls and injuries. Let me share Walter's story, 79 years old. After retiring, he stopped walking and gardening. He thought his body was too tired, but soon his legs became weak. He started stumbling. Later, just 10 minutes of walking a day brought his strength back and made him feel alive again. Movement doesn't mean going to a gym. It can be light stretching, tai chi, gentle dancing in your living room, or simple chores. The key is consistency. Moving every day keeps your mind sharp and your body free. Ignoring movement is like parking a car and never starting the engine. It may still exist, but it stops truly living. Mistake #4, avoiding technology completely. Many older adults avoid technology because it feels confusing or intimidating. But in today's world, that choice can cut you off from vital support. From video calls with family, to reminders for medications, to seeing your doctor online, technology isn't a wall, it's a lifeline. I met Linda, 70 years old. She said, "I don't need a smartphone, it's too complicated." She felt lonely, disconnected, and left out. Then her granddaughter taught her how to use just 3 simple apps. Linda's world changed. She started chatting with friends daily and got reminders for her medicine. Avoiding tech isn't just about missing out. It slowly leads to helplessness. Learning new skills at any age keeps your brain alive. And tech gives you freedom, health, and connection, all in one. You don't need to become an expert. Just start small, send a text, make a video call, use a health app. Technology helps you stay in control and stay connected. Mistake #5. Not setting boundaries with adult children. Many parents believe they must always say yes to their adult children. They help with money. They take on physical chores. They sacrifice time and health out of love. But without clear boundaries, it leads to burnout, financial stress, and even resentment. Take James, a 75-year-old retired engineer. He never refused his children, even when he didn't have the money to help. He ended up emotionally and financially exhausted. He thought he was keeping the family close, but in reality, it made him feel used and unappreciated. Boundaries aren't about being selfish. They're about self-respect. They create healthy space, where love can grow without taking you down with it. Say no gently, respectfully when needed. Protect your energy. Your peace matters too. Final thoughts. These 5 mistakes, almost 97% of older adults make them, without even realizing it. Which one did you recognize in yourself, or in someone you care about? The first step to change is awareness. Once you see the trap, you can choose a better path. Aging doesn't mean silence. It doesn't mean weakness. It means wisdom and the courage to protect what matters most. You can shift your habits, one day at a time. So leave a comment below. Tell us which mistake surprised you the most. What step will you take today? Your words might inspire someone else to reclaim their life. Please like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Your support helps us create powerful content that informs, inspires, and empowers. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.